we need to finish the fight. Is what we need to do.
Oh my god.
We need to go into okay, we've gone to Molten Core, we've gone to this other crap, we've dealt with everything else. It is time to go and finish the dang fight in Blackwing's lair. Are we gonna let some little freaking coward like go ahead and DDoS us and stop us from this? You said at the beginning of this whole thing for OnlyFangs Season 2 that the goal was to go in a Blackwing's lair. Are we gonna sit around like little freaking pussies and cry about it? No, we need to go in there and finish this damn fight.
Yes.
Fucking Christ. Okay. You're technically we did not kill Nefarian. You're right. I will say we were on track to clearing the whole thing with 0 deaths.
True.
For Magus and Nefarian were fucking they were dead on my screen.
Yeah.
We have that.
So we had that shit in the bag, truth be told.
Okay.
But there's also the side of if we do OnlyFangs 3, it can fucking be kind of nice if we like, hey, we can clear BWL this time. We fucking make up for the shit we didn't get in. Like we can save that cooldown.
Same thing's gonna happen, buddy.
Next one will be
time out this is because you're just arguing with people.
The next one, we're not going to be on a fucking progression server.
Sorry.
All right?
Yep.
We're not going to be time gated for 7 months until BWL releases.
Yeah.
All right? We'll start Molten Core earlier. Molten Core will be a glorified dungeon. That's how we'll treat it. And then BWL, like, it'll be so much better. Y'all don't remember probably, but I almost said we shouldn't play the anniversary server because progression is that bad. I was actually on that side, but I think Anniversary Realm was the right choice. It was new, it was hype. The leveling was the funnest, most enjoyable part of all of this, and we still had that. But in terms of OnlyFangs 3, if we're thinking about endgame, non-progressive, and having a BWL where we go back and we fucking finish it, I think saving that cooldown has its pros.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the right choice, but there is that.
So can I interject real quick?
Mhm.
I just want to say this is Digi, also BCG Light. My husband, I have to take him to chemo here in just a few minutes. So I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and just listen to the gist of everything. So if I leave, I hope it's not a shame or anything. If it's all right.
Okay.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
okay.
Hey, good luck.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Cheers.
right.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, no problem.
You got it.
That's, okay.
So,
Can I have one thing?
yes, you may.
It's nice, like everything about like finishing the fight next time and everything, but I think it feels bad for almost. I mean, it feels awful that you guys got halfway through and then DDoSed and died. But all of us who were in Savix raid never even got a chance to step in the door.
That's fair.
Like it was building up. Like I was so excited to like be able to step into Blackwing Lair for the very, very first time. I still don't even know where the entrance is, and we never even got to try.
Okay. So, in that, we can think about how to organize the next raid. So, a lot of our big hitters, because we've announced that we're done, a lot of people transferred off. As I said, Blizzard's looking into that. But a lot of people also made plans. So they're not going to be available this weekend. A lot of big hitters. I can give some examples, but essentially, raiding this weekend is not.
I'm just talking
feasible,
to you guys, Chad.
Unless we do it on like Friday or something. Saturday and Sunday are griefed.
Yeah, I'm doing family stuff on Saturday.
Happen too, right? Like.
Yeah, we don't even have those confirmed yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't even know.
We just.
I have no idea.
That's true, Chuckleman. No, I'm just talking to you guys.
I mean, we could do a Molten Core, but it's one of those things where it's like we're kind of doing one more raid, right? So doing everything else feels kind of pointless. Just the raid, the one last ride,
I could use 10 storms.
You could use what?
I could use the helmet of 10 storms.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I feel like it's more about the ending. Like I feel like we had such an epic season, and it's like Game of Thrones season 8 ending right now.
yeah, it sucks.
I don't think they need Oscar to win.
I
Ending is
I
so
think-
shit.
Soda. You were looking to
there's-
transfer like leadership at some point, right? So why not end it in a big bang and then transfer it over? For
Blizzard said they had
for
a
play?
back on DDoS.
Yeah.
So
Like,
why
I'm
don't
not
we
saying
just?
I'm not saying you guys can't play your characters anymore. You guys can obviously still raid, and I'm down to do one more raid. clear
I think we
BWL
should
as
do one more.
OnlyFans. I'm down for that. But it's not like
Yes,
you guys
and then a
can't
mass
play your
death
character.
event.
I do want to raid. If we're not raiding this weekend, I think I want to put together something because I want to continue playing this character after OnlyFangs.
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
I can make
And
a raid for
and
people
I
that
will-
are interested in continuing.
And so I will happily, like, Ampy can take full guild leadership. You guys can stick with it and keep going. Absolutely. Your characters are not, to waste. But personally, and a handful of others are in the same boat as me.
I agree, Ren.
Like, my fumes are gone, guys. My fumes are gone. I got one last raid in me, and I'm out. Like, so if we did a BWL, I wouldn't take a single piece of loot. God, no.
Yeah, you can tell.
I've checked out. All I've got is one last raid. Ampy could take over. You guys could do BWL. Fucking, you guys could keep going till AQ and send it.
He's been done for weeks.
That's
Yeah,
pretty much
fine,
mine.
Minnesota.
Next, baby.
Let's get the TVC.
Yeah.
You completely passive in like raid logging?
Like, I mean, not as you understand.
It's popular,
I
it's the thing.
celebrated that. I didn't celebrate because it was a shitty ending, but I was like, kind of. I got in the mindset of I have no like obligations anymore.
You could
I
tell.
went and got
You
dinner.
could tell.
I
Like,
fucking
like,
leave.
seriously,
And
like,
I
it
was
was really
celebrated.
sad, and then you're like, I'm Celebrated. free, kind of.
I was. Yes, I was sad about the ending, but it was like I'm a free. So I saw that announcement. I'm like, fuck.
You could tell. You could tell.
What's funny is we were all sitting here in
Dobby
Discord
is
like, what do you think
free.
Soda's gonna say? I'm like, the first thought was he's gonna type God fucking damn it, and I love
That's
what you
what
put
I
in
typed.
the
I think we all agreed on it.
I'll be
You were only
transparent
off by
about
a
it.
single word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We all like moved on to Minecraft, and then we're kind of like, oh, we're coming back.
Yeah. So again, like
It's like a mixed feeling.
it is kind of like it's hard to put myself back in the mindset
We
I
all did.
was in before I checked out.
We all played
It's really
Minecraft.
awkward right now, honestly.
It is. No, you're right. It is. So we can do one last raid. I think a lot of people want to send BWL, and from there, Ampy can take over. The guild will be his. You guys can keep going with whatever you want. I may even log back in for a couple raids. I'm sure others might as well.
Yeah.
But like the full, like it'll be Ampy's. And you can continue it on. So let's discuss how to do the next raid.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it. A lot of people didn't even get to see BWL. So we could try 2 raids at the same time. Do we want to try and do something like that?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I feel like
Same
if we do
time.
2
Probably the
raids at the
best.
same time, though.
At the same time?
Or
I mean,
competition
Yeah.
between 2 raids.
It'd be a double DDoS issue, right?
Gonna have to
Yeah,
raid
would we
some point
be
either way,
concerned
man.
about a double DDoS?
And then
if we
and
did
what
2
do
at the
we
same?
and what do we do if we get DDoSed during the raid? Just
We just
get
fucking
res.
hard.
At that point, I think we
I'm
get
ready to
res.
res.
I think
It is what it
I
is,
think
I
you
guess.
said
And
it
it's
first.
just over.
It's gonna be a war
Write
of
it out.
attrition if for anyone else that wants to continue raiding and doing
already
this. I mean, it's a war of attrition of the DDoSer versus Blizzard, really.
You have to keep raiding.
Yeah.
Guzu. I mean, we'll see what happens.
and that's
get
why
mad.
I'm like,
I'll fight for my World of Warcraft.
So I mean, if it DDoS happens, it happens. Screw it. For any of us that wants to keep playing World of Warcraft, like the guild that went after us and got DDoS as well. I mean, everybody that's going to be playing World of Warcraft hardcore has a chance of this happening, not just us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The other
I
guild
mean-
was European too, by the way. Like it was a whole different region.
Different time of day. Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
Who DDoS?
Yeah.
Russian guild, right?
so
I have
Yeah.
the
I have
weird,
the
No.
impression they're just
The weird-
targeting people who are raiding and hardcore.
the
That's what
weird
it looks
spot that we're in, Blizzard has announced that they'll res characters, but you can still like there's too much notoriety right now on the term of getting DDoSed.
Mm.
And like if too many people are thinking about doing it,
We're
there's
pretty
more
much on it.
they're all gonna fucking do it. Until this whole thing dies out and just weathers down. So like years from now or months from now rather, even non-streamer guilds are getting DDoS. I don't know if y'all saw the Russian bullshit.
Oh yeah, they
Like,
wiped.
Bah.
It's a meta right now. It just needs to go away. And
They're
Blizzard did what they're doing what they
cracks.
can. But yeah.
It is like yeah.
What'd you say, Cobalt?
So they're just covering their tracks to make it look like they weren't targeting us or something. I don't know.
No, I mean we were. I
Well,
think
there's
it's probably just someone else.
copycat
did us.
killers.
Yeah, probably just multiple people doing it.
I don't know.
Um,
they spun up the DDoS machine to.
I don't think it's specifically only targeted towards OnlyFans, but I think it's probably a part of it too.
Leftovers.
Cares, right?
Yeah, but it's
I
been
mean-
like 2 or 3 weeks now, right?
I guys, it's not the same person here. It's a lot of people just do this.
Yeah.
It was initially. Yeah,
All
maybe
right,
you're right.
maybe.
It's just too easy. It's actually too easy.
Yeah. So we'll send it. It is. So we'll send the raid on what is today? Wednesday.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Friday?
Ooh, that works for me.
Like
I'm
2
good
days
for
from
it.
now.
Will we be
2 days
res?
from now.
I feel like we're not gonna get res.
I mean, if we're
gonna be
res,
I feel like
17 corpses
next
we're
weekend
waiting.
might be a better shot.
Yeah, we don't know when
So-
we're getting characters.
Hope for next
Alright.
week.
So
Honestly.
think
next week,
weekend.
next week on the weekend.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I can do that.
Okay.
sounds good.
That also
That
lets
works
us
for me.
do
I'd be down.
like an MC. That
Sounds
lets us
good
like
to me.
do like an MC this weekend too, and then we could like see how the server is while we're doing MC. For those of us
Well,
who aren't busy.
I doubt they're gonna DDoS the fucking MC.
April 5th,
Maybe they
I
will.
wouldn't be able to do
They
that.
would have the same
Saturday, but
results.
I doubt it,
Sunday,
Mordial.
the 6th, I could do.
Yeah. We could
Okay.
kill MC AFK.
Oh
So
my god.
I think what we might do is Saturday and Sunday next week, not this Saturday and
That's
Sunday
good.
because people aren't even rezzed yet. Assuming characters get rezzed and everything is falling into position, we'll reconvene on I guess Friday. Do we want to do draft again? I feel like we just go with the same people. The drafts that we did have. Am I crazy?
Make
we
signups that prioritize the same people, probably.
Yeah,
we
there's
should
gonna
make the
be
people.
some holes.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably.
Some people can't. Yeah.
All right,
Sign up
so-
and bio with the same people.
All right, we'll do signups. If you were in the last 2 raids, I'm gonna expect you guys to tell Volps you can't make it. Volps will respond, and we will replace accordingly with who we can. And Saturday or Sunday, probably just Saturday, right? Both raids same time.
No. I mean, it'll make it.
Are we good to go like find our own?
I'll
MC
make
raid
it
then this
work.
weekend
It's
if
fine.
we
I'll
can,
swap
or
the day
other
off.
raids?
Yeah. Player characters, man.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
And auction house doesn't change now that it's open.
Guys, there's no rules. We're clearly doing one last right. Guys, I do not care.
I got my
I don't
epic
think
mount.
any get your epic
Just double
mount.
checking.
Do what you do whatever.
Any
Right.
peppers in the layer?
He's over it, chat. Soda's done.
I don't have one.
He is full done.
No Petri.
He literally has
You're just
the
gonna be
darkest
shamed for
dungeon
using it, I
open
think.
while
Invite
talking
Patricia
about this.
You will be shamed for petring, but you can petri, just not in our raid. When we go to BWL, we're clearing it with 0 petries.
Yes.
We are all dying together. But if you petri from now till then, I don't care. Do what you want.
Yeah, I was gonna plug with Fangsley and they use Petri, so I didn't want to be the odd man out with no Petri.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Petri all y'all
I
want.
doubt it, Joe. I doubt it.
Play your character,
that's fair.
but BWL time, OnlyFangs raid, no petri.
Yeah,
Easy fix.
I'll join this chat.
Right, no
I'll join the
problem.
BWM.
All right.
If it's the final raid, should we consider doing it with no world buffs?
Ooh.
Oh God.
That could be fun, actually. Wait, that could be
I
fun.
want to clear it.
Yeah.
You want to go live?
No thanks.
Let's say that's what Frontiers or Frontier 2's whole challenge thing is, right? We're not Frontier guys.
Oh, he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
We
let
have
them
something
do
else
their
to
thing.
worry about.
Yeah, we're better than Frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, it might be some people's first time getting that Dark Moon fair buff. You know.
Oh
yeah.
that'll be perfect.
Oh yeah.
It'll work
That
out
is that
perfect.
weekend.
We'd have to wait
right.
11
Okay.
days until.
Oh my
There's a lot of world
god.
buffs.
The next reset is on April Fool's Day.
Hell nah.
That's crazy.
They're gonna come out and say
All
they're
right.
not resing your characters.
Wait, I have a question.
Okay, Anne.
Yes.
April Fools, you know.
If nobody died from the Savage Raid, couldn't we just all go this
I
weekend?
don't know.
You could. You could. However, the problem is a lot of people have adjusted their schedule, assuming we were done.
Last one can't go this weekend.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of big hitters that can't go. I would say probably this weekend our raids, each raid would be missing about 20% of their people. Maybe more.
I
25.
cannot do Saturday this
Like
weekend.
10 people would not be going.
I'm going to my mom's place.
But there's still like the leftovers
My
from
grandma's
your
coming
raid that
over.
are alive that could fill in.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, we could fill a raid and say fuck everyone else, and just say, hey, you can't be here this weekend, and just send it. But I think we just wait a week. Plus, the good news about waiting a week is like that's a lot of time for all of this bullshit to kind of die down. Less of a spotlight, which
Not this weekend. No,
would hopefully help us in our favor. I'd rather not fucking go to raid and just get fucking DDoSed.
True.
Like I'd rather not. So 1 week gives us time. We'll just wait. So we'll put an announcement in the Discord. Do your signups. Blah blah blah. That's pretty much it. Anything else?
I'd like to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I know it is not just quite over yet, but I'm sure all of us just want to thank you for everything you have done,
True,
Fred.
actually.
And that regardless of how it came to be at the end, this was a legendary run, and if we finish
agree.
BWL, it will be that much greater.
Appreciate
Amen
that.
to that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people.
Thank you. I agree.
Of
Thank
course.
Thank you, Soda.
Listen,
Thank you,
the
Soda.
ending's not that big of a fucking deal. It's not. Okay.
It is. Absolutely.
It's not. It is not. Okay, because I look back, I see all the leveling, I see the events that are standing out. Me versus Tyler, I don't like thinking about it,
yeah, that was
but
so
that stands out.
You got Dom,
In-
buddy.
He did show.
That was so high, actually.
I
forgot about that.
The RP events, the tributes,
punched you down.
all of,
yeah.
fuck off. All of those, great. And the ending doesn't change how good all of those things were, right? Now, the ending blows, and I'd prefer a better one, but like, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not.
It's just like what Zico said, guys. It's like Game of Thrones. And you know what? Even though it had a shitty ending, it was about season 1 through 6. And that was a damn good show.
Facts.
That's what classic's all about, boys.
No, but here's the thing.
He's already clicking next game. He wants to play. He's done.
Well, either way, since we're not really saying our goodbyes here, I will see all of you, if not before, the following weekend. We will reconvene on, I'm guessing, Saturday. So, Zara, I'm so sorry. You might have to take another Saturday off. Or Saturday
I'll shift
on.
some things around.
So, either way.
Is it the retail tournament next Saturday?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
What retail tournament?
I think it starts, yeah. But
The
Arena
World Championship, guys, it's huge.
Is that, hold on, Zico, is that actually a concern that we should potentially do Sunday or Friday or something, or no?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, for me personally, but you guys should still do it. But I won't be there.
You motherfucker.
No.
You can move. You can absolutely move stuff. Who's going to tank those fucking technicians, Zico?
Peekaboo, I guess.
That's Pikachu. You are fucked up. First you play League for 2 months and now retail?
Oh, hell
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. I'll miss you guys, but we had a legendary run, guys. We had a legendary run. I appreciate meeting all of you guys.
I'd stand up for you, but you motherfuckers keep showing my 12 loss streak on your stream. Like, it's cringe.
Yeah, that's fucked up too. That's
you need to
insane.
fucking stop.
All right. On some positive notes, though, just to remind you guys, the fact that Blizzard is willing to revive does mean OnlyFangs 3 is possible. I was thinking it wasn't because DDoSing had too much power.
Yeah.
I've gotten wind that we might be able to compete against the Spanish community. So it might be all of us, and the Spanish community might jump in. We'll be the same, race, and we'll be competing or
I'd be down
rivaling
for that.
them, basically playing the other side.
That would be awesome.
So,
Shit, do I have to translate?
No, we can keep Ivan.
That would be awesome.
Do you reconsider doing an OnlyFangs 3 with a new fresh classic release, or just random, like, in a few months?
So the two things, it has to be TBC hardcore, which I don't know if they're going to do. I hope they do. I hope they do it to where your level 60 hardcore characters, when you die in TBC, you have like a checkpoint character.
For an event?
So that
That'd
way
be
we
fun.
raid in classic to buff our checkpoints. So if you die at 70, you start back at 60,
Like,
right?
long term,
That'd be
it's kinda
huge.
mid, but
I would love a
I'm
TBC
down for
hardcore
it.
server like that. People have been talking about it. I don't know if we'll get it. If we don't get that, the next best thing would be classic again, but a non-progression server.
Sorry, guys.
So we'll be able to raid everything at our own pace. We can do BWL day 1 first boss, and we can farm it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
BWL, then you have MC, and maybe the first 2 bosses of AQ, and maybe we do 1 wing of Nax Ramus early.
That'd
And
actually
then
be
you got ZG. You got so many things to do. The end game becomes 100 times better when you can kind of like, you set your time gating yourself. It's a much more fun playground.
Project 60 and 70, right? You just unlock it yourself.
So those two, that's what we'll have to do for the third one. And it'll have to be like a year from now when people have the itch to play again and level again and go
Give
through
it some
that
time.
fucking brutal ass process. So those are some positive notes that these Blizzard changes are fixing, but again, we still could get DDoSed, and we can go around a million times. To wrap things up, I guess I will see you guys next week. Pay attention to signups. Please reach out to Volps if you can't make next weekend on Saturday. We'll just commit to that. And I'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Take it easy, Fred.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Well, there it is, chat. There it is. Okay. Just I guess the final OnlyFangs meeting. That's it. So yeah, to recap, obviously we missed a little bit of the beginning of the meeting, but essentially there's going to be one more raid, one final raid with Soda Poppin' not this weekend, but the next coming weekend. And yeah, that'll be the final official raid for Season 2 OnlyFangs. There is a potential thing where Ampy is going to be continuing it, and he will take on the steering wheel. Can you say that? He will take on the mast and continue OnlyFangs. I think for myself, I'll definitely join the next raid. I'll be a part of it, and I'll do that if I'll continue raiding with them. Maybe. Let's see how the next raid goes. Maybe we're gonna freaking die to a massive DDoS attack. Maybe we're gonna do that stuff. It could be fun to continue raiding once a week. I wouldn't actually have anything against that. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I definitely will continue down the road of playing more and more variety games. I want to do we're doing Brood War. We're gonna do StarCraft. We're gonna do some different games, Baldur's Gate, Fable, Zelda, who knows, all kinds of different stuff. But if there was to be a potential OnlyFangs Season 3, with potentially going into TBC hardcore, fighting the Spanish community as well, like do some 2 guilds versus each other, that'd be fun. I'm hyped for that, but I do think it needs a little bit of time before it's being done. At least like half a year or something like that. Because people need to recharge their batteries to go into a big event like that again, right? No EU hardcore. I currently still do not have any plans at the moment to make a new hardcore character and crank it up. I will still be honest, I have been I'm a little, maybe not as much as a boat where Soda Poppin' has been in. Obviously, Soda Poppin' has been very burned out on WoW, extremely burned out on leading a guild. For myself, I'm still having fun with other games lately. And I want to keep that vibe up and play some new games and do some variety playthroughs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll join the next raid. I might continue raiding with Ampy as well if he does that. We shall see how it goes. But the plan for me is definitely to do a lot of variety going into the future with the YouTube and the stream alike as well. So yeah.